Several months ago, it was Ruslan Provodnikov who was lined up to fight Manny Pacquiao. But then, a fight between Ruslan Provodnikov and Chris Algieri was set. This was the time that Chris Algieri turned the tables around Ruslan Provodnikov. He won that fight via a very close split decision, earning him the right to fight Manny Pacquiao. From then on, everything was about Chris Algieri. Everybody wanted to know who Chris Algieri was. Chris Algieri comes into this fight against Manny Pacquiao with an unblemished record of 20 wins out of 20 fights. However, a lot of people say that pales in comparison against the experience and the record of Manny Pacquiao. Manny having beaten a lot of fighters who are now going into the Hall of Fame. But over the past few months, as we prepare for the fight, wherein a lot of people said that this was an obvious mismatch, Chris Algieri has proven that he might have the right mix of skill, intelligence, and experience. Chris Algieri is a very young 30-year-old with a very high work rate as a fighter. He throws about 90 punches every round over the 20 fights that he has fought. A lot of people, however, question why intelligence in boxing. The question is this: if that intelligence can unleash the obvious advantages of Chris Algieri against Manny Pacquiao, then it should be an interesting fight. The advantages of height, reach, and youth. If Chris Algieri can unleash that, this fight will be extended to 12 and Chris Algieri might just pull the rug under Manny Pacquiao via a split decision.
When they first announced that WBO welterweight champion Manny Pacquiao would stake his crown against unbeaten Chris Algieri, odds makers put the odds at 14-1 in favor of the Filipino icon. Now, with fight night just a few hours away, odds have dropped. Manny's still the favorite at 7.5-1. Then you wonder, what made the odds drop? Talking about Manny Pacquiao, you talk of three particular advantages. Unang-una, yung kanyang speed. Ang sabi ni Chris Algieri, how to counter speed is to be able to fight with rhythm and timing. And that leads me to the second point, the second advantage ni Manny Pacquiao, ang kanyang lakas, power. When you talk of power, you talk of Manny Pacquiao. He hasn't scored a knockout since 2009, the Miguel Cotto fight. But he's fighting against Algieri, someone who's going up in weight from light welterweight, someone who may be vulnerable to going down because of Manny's fist power. Pangatlo, eksperyensya. Manny Pacquiao has fought 63 fights. Chris Algieri, ilan lang ba? Only 20 fights. And he's never fought outside of New York. His only big victory was against Ruslan Provodnikov. That was last June. Showed a lot of guts, showed a lot of courage. He survived 2 knockdowns to win by split decision. But did he really win? So, there's a lot to lose kung matalo dito si Manny Pacquiao. And for Chris Algieri, he's got nothing to lose. He's got this fight with Manny Pacquiao locked up. Manny Pacquiao versus Chris Algieri. Big advantages for Manny Pacquiao. I see a knockout for Manny Pacquiao within 6 rounds.
At yan na po, narinig nyo na sa ating mga eksperto, the table has been set dito para sa napakalaking laban na gaganapin sa Cotai Arena here at the Venetian in Macau. Mangyayari ba yung inaasahan ng napakarami na si Manny Pacquiao will continue his winning ways, or will Chris Algieri be able to do what he promised from day one, which is to shock the world? In just a few minutes, ito na rin po ang mangyayari, yung inaasahan na po natin lahat. Manny Pacquiao up against Chris Algieri, hungry for glory.